Good morning. This is Matt Perry with the Lincoln Park Church of Christ. Whether you are at home or in your car or on your Peloton right now, I just wanted to welcome you. Real quick this morning, I wanted to share with you my favorite Bible verse. Now, this is something plain and simple, and before I share, I want to tell you what led up to this being my favorite verse. Prior to this, I had lost my dad. I had lost my mom, I had lost my brother, and I found out I was a ward of the state, basically. At this time, all I did to overcome my hurts, hang-ups, and habits was to just stuff them inside a box and tell jokes. When things started to hurt, when life got painful, I'd cover them up with jokes. I was never real, ever. I just wanted to be funny because it made me feel good. It wasn't until my third year of college where all these things started to really bother me, where all this stuff started to get real serious and my comedy couldn't protect me anymore from the pain of all these bad things that had happened to me. The question that kept coming up over and over again at this time was, why do bad things happen? God, why do you let bad things happen? Why did you let my dad die? Why did you let my mom die? Why did you let my brother die? God, why? It was so frustrating. And at this time, I got so angry with God that one night my buddy sat me down in my dorm room, my third year of college, and read me this scripture from John 9. And right on verse 1 of John 9, it says, as they went along, they saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? And Jesus said, neither this man nor his parents sinned, but this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him. Think about that. Why was the man born blind? Why did this bad thing have to happen to him? Jesus gives an answer right here in John 9:3, so that the works of God might be displayed. Why was this man born blind? Why did he have to struggle? Why did he have to beg on the streets to live? The disciples thought that it was because his parents sinned, that somebody along the way did something wrong and messed up, and he was born blind. Have you ever had that thought? Have you ever had the thought that maybe somewhere along the line, somebody messed up and your life is the way it is? Well, in this case, Jesus said that that's not true. He said that nobody did anything wrong. He said that this was done so that the works of God might be displayed in him. Now let's read on some more in John 9 and see what happens. After saying this, he spit on the ground, made some mud with his saliva, and put it on the man's eyes. Go, he told them, wash in the pool. So he went and washed and came home seeing. His neighbors and all those who had formerly seen him begging asked, isn't this the same man who used to sit and beg? Some claimed that it was. Others say, no, it only looks like him. But he himself insisted, I am the man. Well, how is it that your eyes are open? They asked. He replied, the man they called Jesus made some mud, put it on my eyes. He told me to go wash in the pool, and so I went and washed, and then I could see. Well, where is this man? They asked. I don't know, he told them. If this man wasn't blind, Jesus wouldn't have had to spit on the mud and then tell him to go wash in the pool. If this man wasn't blind, Jesus couldn't have shown his divine power by giving him sight. Nobody would have known Jesus or even cared to know. Now, I don't have all the answers as to why bad things happen, but I'm a firm believer that if we don't struggle, we'll never really know who God is. That's what I believe John 9 is pointing to. That's what it's all about. In my life, if I wouldn't have had death to take me down, There's no way that Jesus had anything to lift me up. If everything was handed to me, if life was easy and there wasn't a struggle, would I end up seeking God? Would I even question that there must be something better than this? Would there even be a situation where God could show me his good works? I know we struggle in life. Death is real. Cancer is real. Depression is real. It's not fun. But without hurts, hangups, and habits, we can't even see God. We can't see his mercy, his forgiveness, his compassion, his goodness, his power, or his glory. I want to leave you with two things. First, James writes in the first chapter of his book, "Consider it pure joy, brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." We can take joy in our pain because through them we know God's glory, compassion, and goodness will be displayed in us. The second thing, in 2 Corinthians 12:9, Jesus says, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." Whatever you're going through today, let God's grace be enough for you, for his power is made perfect in your weakness, in that weakness. Thank you and have a good day.